Okay, here we go. Um, so Queen's Gambit. He's accepted it. That's an interesting move. Um, let's go. Let's go here. Okay. So, like something to be aware of is my bishop is loose here. This pawn is isolated. So isolated queen's pawn. Okay, so now he's given that back for some reason. I mean, the positional element. Like I could just take this. He gives me a pawn, and I get rid of my isolated queen's pawn. I mean, does he want to trade queens? Like, surely if he trades queens, I mean, I'm just winning because I got an extra pawn. Huh. What's the point here? Like, what's he gonna do? I don't know. This is funny. Weird. Alright, buddy. I mean, that. Yeah, okay, so you traded. Oh, this is weird. What a series of moves. He's playing pretty quick, but I don't get it, honestly. I'm threatening f4 here. I'm not sure what he does here, really. Okay, now I play f4. Okay, now I'm threatening the bishop and a fork here. I mean, this fork sort of just picks up the two bishops. I suppose. Okay. Just play here. He could come all the way back here. Oh, he doesn't. Okay, so the question is whether I want the light squared or the dark squared bishop. Um, I think taking the light squared bishop just brings his rook to here, but playing here just it doubles these pawns. I like that idea. Okay, so I'll go ahead and attack the weak pawn. Well, he can take here or here. I think if I just step back here, that defends both of them. Well, let's get my knight more into the game. That's no fun. I don't want my bishop pinned. So I'm stepping out of that. I've got to get my king safe, and then yeah, I'm just trying to get rid of his counterplay here. So where's his knight going really? I mean, not far. I don't see what the threat is, honestly. So let's maybe here. Okay, rook here would be. Oh, of course. Why didn't I see that? Okay, so he's winning the exchange. Well, being a piece up, losing the exchange is I mean, I'm still technically slightly better after he wins the exchange, as long as he doesn't win much more. So I think this looks like fun. I mean, if I'm losing a pawn, I might as well damage his structure. Okay, now I can take over here. Active kings are good. Okay. So his rook is a little bit precarious here. I think I can just... If I could just somehow... Huh. Okay, so he's just going back and forth. Well, let's bring my rook into the game. This pawn is passed here, so I sort of need to play against it. If I'm trying to limit counterplay. The pawn's pinned, so it can't advance. So all I have to do is pile up attackers. And, because I have one more piece than he does. That shouldn't be... Well, let's see if I can't... Well, I don't want to lose my only rook. Well, let's try to create a pass pawn. Keep on advancing. Trying to create a pass pawn. He's trying to push his, obviously. I mean, I would expect him to play his pawn on e5 to e4. Huh. Okay, I think I can check here. And that simplifies. Is it something I really want to do right now, though? So, he takes. That eliminates his pass pawn. And if he doesn't take, then I can trade this bishop off. On the other hand, I just take with the rook. If I take with the knight, he moves his king back, and my knight's pinned to the rook here. But I just take with the rook instead. So, but then I'm trading rooks. Decisions. I think I'll just go here. Actually, that looks good. Okay, now my threat is just a7, a8. I can win both of these pieces for a rook, and then we're into like just a rook endgame. But my pawn's more advanced, and right now his pawn is just hanging. I wonder if that ends up being a draw or not. I don't know. If he keeps checking me, I'll just step my king forward. Yeah, he wants the two pieces. Okay, so what does he do? How to win this? So if I step forward, I feel like he has to give up his rook for this pawn. Okay, so I'll take here. That doesn't work. Alright, now it's just a matter of winning this. Okay, well, he resigned. Okay, well, that's a good game, I guess. I don't see where his fatal mistake was. Basically it was just simplifying into the, completely lost rook endgame. I mean, it wasn't even very clear to me at this point whether I was completely winning, so I don't blame him too much for simplifying, because, I don't know, maybe he was thinking I wasn't going to have time to push over here, or maybe he didn't see that I could, block the check with my rook, because if I wasn't able to block the check, where was that? yeah, if I wasn't able to block this check, my king would end up, in order to defend the pawn, my king would end up having to step in front of the pawn. And then once my king is trapped in front of the pawn, I can't queen, and it's more of a draw at that point. So maybe that's what he was thinking. He could get a draw. But once I play my rook here, the endgame is pretty much won for me. So, I mean, so let's go back. Maybe he had better. Yeah, the computer is recommending rook b8 here, but it still thinks white's far ahead. So at what point? I mean, dropping the piece and then winning the exchange. That's interesting. It likes black. The computer likes black here. Of course, not anymore. As soon as he takes the rook, yeah, I have the advantage. That's funny. What did black have here? If I play king b2, rook c8. Okay. Yeah, so instead of knight here, rook c8 is a problem. You know, I simply cannot defend this bishop here. So rook c8, I take on d4, he takes on c4 with check, king b2, rook takes here, and then he's got his piece back and active pieces. So yeah, black is just fine after that series of moves. So yeah, instead of trying to win the exchange, he should have won the bishop here. So, well, anyway, it's a good game anyway. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time.